Kenya's energy profile, your energy portfolio, is 90% from renewable energy, including geothermal. You're doing things that many African countries would wish to do, but it is important to note, and we need to hear the data. Africa is only receiving 2% of global investments for renewable energy projects, which is minuscule in terms of the energy needs. I want you to give me a breakdown in terms of why we have not seen money flowing into the continent and how you're hoping that's going to change going forward.
Thank you very much, Elena. And it's true. The last time we were in Nairobi, we were having a conversation that included how we see the new world and how Africa is going to be pivotal in how we take the next steps. And as you have said correctly, Africa has 30% of renewable, of our natural mineral resources, 40% of renewable energy. We have 60% of all arable uncultivated land, and we have the highest resources of carbon sinks. Now, we have challenges with investment. As you've said correctly, we got only $60 billion of investment in renewable energy out of a $3 trillion enterprise globally. And two things, maybe three, come into play. Number one is the erroneous assessment that Africa is risky. And our risk, the credit rating agencies have put Africa at a phenomenal level of risk, which is exaggerated. That's number one. Number two is that to be able to access capital for development with that assessment of risk means that if you go to the markets, you get 5 times, if you're lucky, 6 times, maybe 7 times.
But this is the thing, but this unbankable project, this whole thing of Africa not having bankable projects has been an age-old issue, and the fact that the perceptions of risk are still too high, but that doesn't coincide with the climate emergency that's playing out. There is a disconnect. The money needs to now flow in. The commitments that everyone's flowing around and saying, look, we're committing, is not becoming reality, but we're running out of time. So how do we convince the guys with the money to come to Africa and not be unreasonable about the returns that they're expecting?
It is the reason why, for example, we had the Africa Climate Summit, so that we can profile the assets that the continent has.